The only thing that young person brags about is time. They think they have so much time. They have so much time to become whoever. But before you know it, you become an old person and you have never done anything in your life. So one of the things as a young person should do is experiment a lot and try to find information. The difference between one person and the other person is what they know. It's not how good looking they are. The good looking guys are good for sure, but they never get married to the hot chicks. Hot chicks always go to the guys who know what they're doing. My real names are Julius Owino. My stage name is Juliani. My style of music is more of, let's say, contemporary. I talk about things that I see, things that I go through, things that I see other people go through. But it's more hip-hop with a taste of gospel. Gospel to me is not a genre, it's a message. It's a message of hope, a message of good news. The hip-hop or the reggae or the just a vehicle that you use. For me, gospel is the good news. Something that touches the heart and you give people a better option to their life. The music scene in Nairobi has really grown. It didn't start where we are. Right now we have a lot of artists doing their job. So where I fit in is that my music is different. My delivery, my performance is different. And of course that's what has made me be who I am right now. Success is being like a river in the middle of a desert. That anything that is around you becomes green. And that's your family, and that's your country, that you're a source of blessing to people. When I get money, when I get influence, when I get a space, those are just spaces for me to create a system. When somebody comes from this end and gets into the system, they become a better place. The more development of people and getting people to find who they are. And of course, we are trying to get also young people to start farming because there's no excuse for a young Kenyan right now to be poor. There's no excuse for a young Kenyan right now to go hungry. Why young people are not doing it? Because they see farming as a thing that retirees are the ones who do it. Or if you don't have an education, that's what you do. But man, if you're into business and if you're a good businessman, the business of people eating is the big business ever because people will keep, the stomach will always demand for something. Voters versus Vulture is a song I did before elections. And we're basically talking about voters becoming stronger than the vultures because we have understood that vultures represent the politicians. And the politician always, when it comes to elections, they take advantage of the poor to get their seat and to get to power. So we are trying to get the voters themselves to understand that their voice is powerful to them and they can use that to get rid of the vulture of bad politics. Our slogan was people, power, possibility. Exponential potential. Wali to the row. Exponential potential is just the word itself, it's just explosion of yourself. Just experience the fullness of yourself. Because anybody can have a big car, anybody can have a big house, anybody can have a jet. That is not, human beings have proven that that's not impossible. But the most important is that you exponentially experience the fullness of what is in your heart. That you explore everything, that the deepness of your heart, you explore it and really move it. For me, that's success. Believers wanna tweet a high class. Summer college, you are nightclub. Result sleep, I determine pay slip. God's finger. Like 7 billion people all over the world. And the greatest tragedy you can ever do to yourself is to be is to act as if God made a mistake to create you. Act as if there is nothing special about yourself. Who's laughing